According to federal officials, the road to transition off of high-risk status is like laying a slab of concrete. If you step on it too soon, it makes a mess. Just like concrete, federal officials contend that although GDOE has laid the foundation needed in 7 critical areas, this foundation needs time to settle and prove successful before the reins can be transferred back to Guam DOE. U.S. DOE has created an implementation plan with 5 steps ultimately culminating in a transition off of high-risk status. They emphasize that while Guam is not yet at the transition phase, it continues to implement the building blocks necessary for that transition to take place. U.S. DOE official Mark Robinson said one of these 7 critical areas may soon reach that point.
So, for example, what you see now in the case of the property management is that they've reached the 3rd level of this 5-step plan. We would anticipate that that would be probably the first work stream that would be transitioned back and fairly soon.
The remaining initiatives continue to undergo the heavy lifting needed to reach the ultimate goal of transition. U.S. DOE official Christine Jackson.
The question was always, when will we get the high-risk designation removed?
She said that question depends on continued progress at DOE.
There was a time when we restricted drawdown on grants, where there was no money flowing or was not a lot of money flowing because we had to make sure that the safeguards were put into place. Everything is in place, the systems, so now's the time to keep the momentum moving forward.
She said while the government of Guam must pay $3 million for a third-party fiduciary to manage its finances every year, that investment allows Guam to receive and better manage over $30 million worth of federal grants. However, the ultimate goal is for GDOE to operate without the third party. Jackson cautioned that GDOE must be fully prepared before requesting federal officials to revisit its high-risk status, because doing so prematurely could result in stricter conditions. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.